Hello friends out there in YouTube land, Robert Hamm here with Robert Hamm Photography. Today I'm actually going to go ahead and go over with you exactly how I kind of edit a bunch of images. First of all, I did a beautiful beach house wedding, and as you'll notice here, let me just go ahead and change a couple of these settings real quick so you can see that I've taken about 940 images, 935 images over the course of this day. I was there for 13, 14 hours, and there's all kinds of different images all over the place. Okay, and so that's important. So we've got 900 images plus. Obviously, not all of them are going to make the cut. So the very first thing that I do is I go through and I take a very simple look and see which ones don't make the cut. And when I look at that real quick, I'm looking to get 127 images right off the bat that just don't fall into any particular category. I don't like them for one reason or another. And so those are the ones that I've edited out. After which I go ahead and I look at the images. I've got 782 images, and now it's time to kind of begin categorizing. And I categorize my images in 5 different categories. And let me go ahead and explain those to you. So category 1 images right here are images that are detail shots. They could include hands, but generally include things like cake, the location, the details, whatever details are there. Okay, and so now I've got it looking down, if we can see that entire day, I've got about 106 images that are detail shots, which is pretty good. We go ahead to number 2, and these are any images that are from before the ceremony takes place. So right up to the point in time where the bride walks down the aisle. And as you can see, these are going to be more candid shots, everything from in the chair, getting your hair done, to mom and dad giving hugs and kisses and stuff like that. And it's going to compose both groom and bride side. And as those, we can see we got about 200 images in there. Going on to number 3, category 3 is when the bride begins her transcendence from bride to wife. So this is the actual wedding ceremony, and I'm just kind of showing you these images real quickly so you can see what that looks like. This ceremony lasted about 38 minutes, about 131 images there. Of course, the most important images for me are when they do the sand ceremony, when the bride walks down the aisle, when the groom sees her, the kiss. Those are the most absolutely important images in that category. Number 4 are the after party images. These are the reception images. And so that's going to include everything from dancing to first kisses to, well, maybe not the first kiss that takes place at the ceremony, but you get what I'm saying. Mother-daughter dance, father-son dance, or vice versa. Any, garter belt that's being tossed, anything special, especially down here with like different lights or who knows, whatever, just the reception. People laughing and having a good time. Definitely the toasts and stuff like that. And then finally, moving on to category 5, these are the formal images. And you'll notice we got our posed shots from down here on the beach, all the way up to additional portraiture that I do detail with the bride and the groom. I'm just scooting past these so you can see. And then portraiture of the people at the event from a specific location or something like that. So now we got all 5 categories. When we look at these, they're much, much easier to go through. I like to deliver about 50 images in each category. And now I can go through here very easily and look and see that I've got about 50 to 60 different shots from around that are detail. I can very easily go through and pick 50 to 60 different shots from the pre-wedding images. We don't really need 500 of these images going together. We probably like that one where we can see his little eyeballs checking through. What you see right now are the JPEGs on the RAW file going away as Lightroom is processing the JPEG, or processing the RAW from the JPEG. And so it just makes it quite a bit more easily said than done. Of course, I try to deliver about 300 images per wedding, broken up to about 60 images in these 5 different categories. However, that's just a goal or a target. What I don't want to do is deliver hundreds of relentless same-looking images. There's no need to do that. What I like to do is curate the album and then focus on all of those. One of the last things that I do, you notice here in this particular image set, you just see original photos. But when we go to image set right over here, when we look at all the 5, you should see, well, maybe you don't. Maybe I haven't done it yet. What I like to do is also set these images and build smart previews as well as one-to-one previews. And that way, when I'm in the develop module, it will use the smart preview for the majority of the actual image editing, but export the one-to-one preview when I'm done. That just speeds up Lightroom. It's a little pro tip that you can use right there. Otherwise, when you start building catalogs with thousands of images, it can get a little bit slow and wonky when you go through. I also have my previews set such that they're not full-size images. I have them set to basically I don't know, the smaller resolution. I think it's 1024 by 768. That way, if I'm in my mode like I am right here, I can very easily just kind of click through them and see them quickly. If you have them set to a really high value for the preview, then it'll take it a little bit longer. And that'll irritate you when you're trying to edit. Okay, guys, that's what we've got going on right now. Just wanted to show you how I categorize the images and begin the process of editing. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you do. If you didn't like it, smack the like down button twice. Make sure I know that you really didn't like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Share your pro tips with me in the comments down below. Guys, I'm Robert Hamm with Robert Hamm Photography. You can catch me over on Twitter at RobHammPhoto. Find me on Instagram where I work with all of my Instax projects, and I will catch you on the flip side. Thanks for watching.